you know, he kind of fell to the race side there with a 26-30. Oh, I need to check to see if we're ready. Oh, they removed me. All right, good. So they're on their way.
Yep.
And
oh, yep, here we go. The timers have started. Goofy gonna give them a little bit of an advantage here. It's gonna give them time to catch up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now Goofy started.
I would be reticent to say, you know, we got to mention eBloodyCandy. He did lose his first match, which I don't see right offhand, but then he ran his second match in the first losers bracket to make it to this point. So he survived once. Can he survive again?
Can he do it?
So it is interesting. I think he might not have seen that we were ready to go. I don't know. All right, take us through the beginning again, because you know, if you've watched any single race of this in this tournament, you've probably heard Royal Gamer, right?
Oh yeah, you've probably heard me a few times here and there in some of these races.
So what have you seen so far in these races in the early game that's struck you?
Okay, well, there's definitely a lot of different strats I've seen. Some people opt to get the mushroom in 1-1 and fire in 1-2. Some people just get the mushroom in 1-2 and then wait to get fire later than that. Which is odd, because usually if you're going to get a mushroom early, you should get fire in 1-2 at least. I've seen some people go for small fire Mario and failing to do so. I don't know if I've seen one be successful at it just yet.
Now, what I missed the Cosmic thing. What happened in that one?
Cosmic went for small fire Mario, but he got hit by Bowser before touching the X on the same frame, so he didn't successfully execute the glitch to set it up. Yeah. All right. And a lot of people opting to go small Mario only. Some people played All-Stars and actually won against the NES version, even with quite a big of a disadvantage compared to the NES.
But we see that Goofy Chocobo was almost already caught up to sYn after that late start.
Yeah, it looks like they synced up the streams now.
Oh, they did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, anyway, that would explain why he's caught up so quick.
Yeah, exactly. An average time for runs like these go from the best being less than 20 minutes. Some runs take like over 30 minutes. So, I don't know, an average would be like a 22-minute run. Probably be average for a race.
Now, we would expect Goofy Chocobo, who's the top-ranked player in these matchups, to get somewhere around 20 flat, you'd imagine?
Yeah, I'm betting he's going to get sub 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's consistent.
And sYn's PB does not match that, so that would be a little bit difficult for him to catch him.
Yeah, sYn would have to PB by a bit in order to have a chance against Goofy if he does get sub 20 like I suspect he will.
Yeah, sYn's is 2031. This is PB, or at least coming into the tournament. I don't know if he's bested at sYn's.
Yeah, because I got a little insider information. I talked to Goofy and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna get a sub 20 in the race." So he let me know ahead of time what he's. No.
Is a sub 20? Is like if you go for safe strats for a top, is sub 20 pretty easy?
Oh yeah, in one of my races, actually, but 2 of my races, I died and still got a sub 20.
Okay.
So you can play pretty safe and still easily get under 20 minutes. It's really just comes down to not dying more than once. You can even die twice and still sub 20.
Depends on where you die, I suppose.
Yeah, but it depends on where it happens.
Like dying at the end of 8-1 would hurt your chances.
That would take quite a lot of time away for sure.
Oh, it looks like sYn did take a hit in 2-2.
Oh
wow! What happened? I just looked over and he was falling in the pit. What happened?
He went to jump on the next platform, but I guess he just released the A button in midair for some reason and fell before.
So it wasn't a full jump.
He was supposed to do a full jump, or at least a medium-sized jump, but he didn't even do that. He just did a really small jump for no reason.
Wow. This has opened things up a little bit for
Yeah,
sYn.
it sure has. That's surprising. I've never seen him make that mistake.
So I think sYn did get a mushroom and fire, but maybe I just missed him. I thought everybody was big at one point.
I believe he did.
So, but he didn't get any mushrooms here. So he might be going small Mario the rest of the way. Wouldn't you call that a little bit safer?
Well, for speed, it's kind of in discussion when's the best time to stop getting power-ups. I say generally once you pass World 4 or 5, it's better to just not go get power-ups again, because it'll take too long getting the power-ups as opposed to playing the rest of the way.
Oh, okay. sYn always goes small. Okay. I just must have seen it. I thought I saw all 4 of them.
Oh, sYn always went small? Okay. Fair enough. I
mean, for a tournament like that, man, if I were doing it, I'd probably want to go small just to have that small hitbox.
Yeah, well, in that case, just go for small Fire Mario setup. As at least you want firepower, because if you're gonna be small Mario, you're gonna be waiting on a lot of spots where Fire Mario can just go through by killing plants and stuff. Otherwise, you have to be really good at pipe jumps to keep up. So if you're not gonna do pipe jumps and crazy stuff, you might as well just take the time to get firepower, so you don't have to wait.
Ooh.
Looks like Cantaloupe got hit at 3-1.
Yeah, just as he had gotten the mushroom. Those got to be infuriating. You're replenishing to begin with, so you got hit. You get the mushroom and then immediately lose it.
Yeah, that's one of the worst things ever. So
like, what's the
I'm gonna
point?
Get this mushroom for safety and then immediately lose it because you went to go get it.
Yeah. He died in 2. Man, I have to keep track of these 4 racers instead of 2. It's so much harder.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Right,
I know he lost his power in 2-4-2, so.
Alright. Goofy getting back on track. He should make up some time against sYn, since sYn won't have firepower to kill Bowser.
So why did he get the mushroom if he always goes small? sYn's got a mushroom right now.
I don't know, I guess he just wants to play it safe, I suppose.
Yeah. Maybe he saw that Goofy died and wants to play it safe for a while.
Yeah, perhaps. He's like, okay, I can afford taking time to get a mushroom since he died.
Yeah. That still loses time though. I don't know if big is that's like the worst out of both worlds, isn't it?
It kind of is, yeah. It's just a way to do. You could probably do riskier strats, and be confident that you won't die if you mess up at least. So it's like courage juice at least. So. Oh goodness, eBloodyCandy falling into the pit in 3-4.
So at this point, for Cantaloupe, he's just got to play safe.
Yeah, pretty much. Still got firepower going into World 4. It's got a pretty good lead against eBloodyCandy at the moment. Could definitely play the rest pretty cautiously.
That's one of the things you're talking about there in 4-2. sYn taking the time to go up top while Goofy will just go straight through and shoot the...
Yeah, though Goofy opts to go bottom route because he likes it, because it's fun. And it's really not that hard, but you feel silly if you mess it up trying to go for it for swag points.
This looks like about a, 15-second lead or so for sYn right now?
Oh,
Cantaloupe's got about a half-minute lead, something like that.
Oh goodness, eBloodyCandy dying in 4-1.
At this point, you just take the second death, right? And just refill your lives?
Yes, you could. I don't know. 4-1, I mean, World 4 is not that bad, but I mean, he is still in 4-1.
He's going for it.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it. I mean, World 4 is not too... There's not too many places you can die, if you're careful. The only thing you have to worry about for, but even then, it's not too bad if you know what you're doing.
We've got about an 8-second lead right now for sYn.
Yeah. will Goofy go for the clip? Okay.
Alright, safely through for sYn. 2 fireballs eaten, so it's a longer kill for Goofy.
Yeah. It's hard to get those opening shots in 4-4. It's one of the tougher ones to get.
Do you have to have at least one of them hit to get the frame rule in a record type attempt?
Yeah, if you're trying to go for as fast as possible, you definitely need at least 1 or 2 opening shots to hit them. Otherwise, you'll have to wait in front of them for at least a little bit. But for a race, it's not that bad.
Gap's closing.
But for sure, yeah, opening shots are super important. At least get 1, because then you can just do 2 double shots. Oh goodness, and going for fast 5-2. Goofy taking it much more safe than he probably should.
So the lead has been exchanged there. Cantaloupe's got a solid stage and kind of a half lead over eBloodyCandy right now. So he's pretty safe right now to make it through. And eBloodyCandy has to take 4-4 pretty safe because of 1 life.
Oh yeah, although he's got a free hit, so the only place he can get hit would be at the end where Bowser is. So he should be safe as long as he doesn't mess up this fire bar.
Why? Why? Why did you have to bring that up?
I had to. My goodness.
Oh,
my goodness, Candy. Why? Why did you have to do that to me?
Oh.
Wow. Oh man, the prophecy came true.
Yeah.
I called it earlier. The only place he could die would be 4-4, and there it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Goofy showing off my strat to get good bars in 5-4 here.
What is that?
Okay, so I discovered a strat to where you can get good fire bars in 5-4 every time. That used to be an issue before, but because I discovered that if you wait at the beginning of the level for a couple in-game seconds, it causes the fire bars to consistently be in a way where you can just run through them as Big Fire Mario, whereas before, you know, there's no way you could tell unless you keep track of what exactly your frame rule is.
Frame rule is, yeah.
Yeah,
so that's a good race strat.
Yeah, it's a good race strat, because it works 100% of the time. It's very easy to do. You just wait under you just like jump immediately to the top platform, wait under the power-up box until the timer says 292. As soon as it says 292, you start running, and then when you get to the fire bars, they'll be good. And it saves you a lot more time than having to wait on them.
Yeah,
so it's good for races and for PB attempts. Not necessarily for record, but you can definitely get a strong PB. You can definitely get a sub 1910 still doing it. Because it only loses like a second over what the record does, I would think.
My favorite stage here, 6-2. This is where fire really comes into play. You can see the difference in fire and no fire here. Pretty good. Goofy really starting to open up a lead here.
Alright. Goofy getting through 6-3. You have to slow down a little bit for this platform, otherwise you'll bop into the power box and fall to your death. The bills can be a little trolly here. Looks like they were mostly good.
Yeah.
They didn't get too bad of a one there.
Oof.
You died trying to use my strategy, PM, or using it correctly. Well, you might have got the good bars, but if you don't jump over that last fire bar, you know you can definitely get hit there. All right, I think I didn't know if Goofy had the good bars there, but he could have just kept going. But I guess he wasn't sure if he got it or not.
Well, wouldn't it be better just to play pretty safe here if you're a half stage ahead and know it?
Oh yeah, it's fine to play it safe, but I didn't see if he did the setup for the good bars or not. And if you get the setup, they're good every time.
Tight fit for sYn, but he's through. Let's see. I got to look at Cantaloupe's time when he hits the next split to see how far behind. It looks like he's having a pretty good run. He did have a one death.
1440. Well, that's 6-3. It's way ahead. BloodyCandy. Oh goodness, sYn have to wait till this bro here. And these bullets, they're just taking their time getting across the screen.
Would it be better just wait for him? Oh, okay, well, no. That's
Alright, he's gonna get the... No, not getting the mushroom. Okay. So many bullets!
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, take some practice, PM. Definitely make a save state to practice the strat there. You'll get used to it pretty quick.
Hanging himself up on that reef there a little bit.
Alright, both Goofy and sYn on the same level still, so still keeping it pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you were to ask sYn, he'd probably be happy with his current situation, right?
Yeah, definitely happy to be still, you know, only a level between them, and there's only 2 worlds left.
Yeah.
Because Goofy can only save 2.5 more seconds compared to sYn because of the bridge animation in 7.4. That's the only real lead he has over Small Mario at this point, going to the rest of it. That fish took a ball for the Koopa there, but Goofy reacted in time to still shoot the Koopa anyway.
There's just more cheeps in 7.3, right? Than
yeah, there's Koopas and there's more cheeps. Because in 2.3, I think there can only be like 3 cheeps on the screen at a time. In this one, there's at least 4 sometimes. Jesus, what's going on with Discord? I'm getting all kinds of messages. I don't even know where it's coming from. Oh, it's coming from Cosmic's Discord. What's going on? You guys need to calm down.
Alright, like what exactly 174 stage behind now.
Yeah. Alright.
Relying on a death here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's not impossible. That's, you know, World 8 is
anything
the hardest.
Can happen. 8-1 should go pretty smoothly with Fire Mario for Goofy. 8-2 is where things could potentially go wrong because RNG plays a role on certain enemies there. And it's going to be up to Goofy on whether or not he reacts appropriately to whatever RNG he happens to get.
It's so hard to stop in 7.3 and not lose a ton of time, right? Can't here.
I mean, you could slow down a little bit to be safe and not lose a frame roll, but that's like a very, very tiny turn back. And if you see a fish that's about to be in your way. Alright, Goofy gonna do the stairs. Alright, good execution. It's good so far. Dog raid. Looks like the Cosmic raid is here. Alright, good job for Goofy there on that part. Now he's just gotta get, dumb Koopa. That's really good. Doesn't have to worry about that one.
Can't successfully through World 7. BloodyCandy in 6-2. It looks like he's weathered the storm. He's about the same amount of time behind Cant now than he was when he took that game over. Unfortunately, I think he has to get a game over to catch up to Cant.
Yeah, exactly. And the bros are not too bad for Goofy right now. Let's see if these last ones will be nice. Alright, and good. He's killed them all. Alright. Goofy going into 8-4, which appears to be, I believe, still sub 20 pace.
Yeah.
Because it only takes about 45 seconds to get through 8-4, so he should still get sub 20 if he finishes well here. Alright, there's the wall jump setup. I don't know if he got the pixel there, but he didn't get the wall jump.
The way the animation went, I think he was on the right pixel. It means he jumped.
Yeah, he probably did bonk into it to get the pixel.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. That was a very long. He was about a good 20 pixels past where he needed to be there to get that.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty safe turnaround.
Yeah.
Right, Goofy getting into the final room with fire. Should be good here to get a sub 20. Yep, there it is. 1956, just as I predicted, sub 20.
However,
on
race time here, official SRL time is 20:02.
Yeah. Well,
so SRL
not done. SRL is lagging.
Yeah.
But I know in my heart Goofy got a sub 20, and that's all that matters. And GG to Goofy on that race.
All right, sYn is coming in here to his the water section of 8-4. Is it really any harder to do this section? I say that and he gets hit while big than while small.
Well, you can do a duck swim to basically have the same hitbox as Small Mario. Although even with that, it can still be difficult because you can't exactly see your full hitbox like you would if you were Small Mario. But you can still just as consistently get through without getting hit.
All right,
it just takes some practice. Anyway, yeah, GG to sYn.
Yeah.
For finishing.
2053, and it's a PB.
Oh, that is
race PB by 36 seconds.
Oh, nice.
So that's fantastic for sYn. Cantaloupe's
oh yeah, finishing up 8-4.
Yeah. Not going for the pipe jump. I don't know if he's learned it.
Probably not. It didn't look like anywhere close to getting the setup there.
See how it goes through 8-4 here. A little slow there, but that's pretty safe, I imagine. You only lose a few frames doing that. That was a pretty good section, I would think, for him.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Good. And look like Ford Bowser. Yep.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
GG.
All right.
Cantaloupe.
He wins. He actually got his race PB here too.
All
by
right.
3 seconds. 21:53. Let's start getting him in if we can.
Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. See. Oh, there's Goofy. I'll bring him in. Hey, Goofy. GG on the race.
Hey, Roy. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I knew all along you'd get a sub 20. You go back and watch the VOD. I called it.
Man, I'm glad I got sub 20, but that 2-3, it was a not like this moment. I was so mad.
Yeah, that was, where was the A-press moment there?
Exactly. At least I got it over with early in the race, though.
Yeah, just get one death early and it won't happen again.
There you go.
To be fair, Roy said that you predicted a sub 20, not Roy.
Oh yeah, I told him that. You told me you were gonna get a sub 20.
I did, yes.
And you didn't lie to me. You did in fact get a sub 20.
I try to keep my word.
Yep,
Roy's my Padawan.
I had that inside information.
Oh
Hey,
man.
Hey,
Hello
Sid.
there.
Congratulations on a race PB.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I knew I would have to go all out, and I still took some safeties, but Goofy just played a remarkable game. His fire strats were just dominant. So congratulations to Goofy.
Oh, same to you, sYn.
I'm still waiting up on eBloodyCandy to finish up 7-1 here.
And
Gotta pick up fire.
Cant made it in as well.
Oh, God.
Congratulations.
Hello,
hello.
That was a race PB for you.
Yes, it was, and surprisingly, my previous PB had a game over in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I only had one death in this one, and didn't go too bad. It's a victory, and what's really funny, Darkwing, you'll love this. If Jay Cooper wins his next round, we actually face off in this.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, you would be well favored in a Zelda match, but in this one, you'll probably be pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, probably.
So I have a question for you. Since maybe this will help out some of the runners here, and I think I'll ask. I'd want to ask eBloodyCandy this as well. How is this game different speedrunning wise than the other NES Zeldas? that you run?
And it's just platforming and having a run button and just precise jumping and, and a lot more things. Dying less hits. It's, it's a whole different ballgame. And it's
All right. Well, did everybody get that? Because it roboted for me.
Yeah, it roboted for me too, but I think we got it for the most part.
Yeah. It's tougher. We'll just say that.
How about sYn and Goofy? Is this your main game? I mean, you guys are got higher PBs than Cant.
My main game is Lost Levels, but this game is a joy to play. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Well, it's easier than Lost Levels, I'd imagine.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he's got better PBs than me in Lost Levels, and he took one of my Warpless PBs away. So, but I'm trying to hang on to any percent for dear life. Come for it.
I actually learned Warpless and Mario Brothers just for this tournament.
Nice.
I did any percent runs, but I got into Warpless. Actually, Sherry had gotten me into the Warpless. I mainly do like ActRaiser. I started with Tetris, but I have a variety of games I speedrun now.
How does that compare? How does Mario Brothers compare to Tetris and
it's so skill based. 1A press and you're done. Sometimes like you miss 1A press and you're done. It's so quick, so it's very precise. Whereas ActRaiser, you have health. Let's say, I mean, you can take a couple hits. It's just a different style here. Here it's one hit, you're done.
That was the wrong path, wasn't it?
Well, eBloodyCandy was about to take the wrong path, but he adjusted.
All right, so you guys, I mean, had really good runs considering they all race PB'd, and then the non-race PB was still, sub 20 on regular timing. So,
all right, eBloodyCandy should take a death there to refill on lives.
What inspired you guys to get these good runs tonight?
I really didn't want to grab the mushroom in 3-4. I felt that I could have went it without it though, but because I knew Goofy would get a sub 20. He's so consistent. But it was good enough. It's my lowest time of the tournament, and knowing Goofy was going to get a sub 20 is what pushed me.
I had similar expectations out of sYn. I knew that he would put up a good fight, and I wanted to try to stay as consistent as I could, keeping fire. And so I knew when I lost not only power-ups, but also died in 2-3, that would definitely be something I'd have to fight for, get that time back. So that was something that I just pushed myself the rest of the time.
So Goofy, you've got you're coming in. You get to go to the 4th round. Your opponent will either be the number 2 seed Supersonic, so he's obviously going to be favored in his matchup, or Kaku 52. Take us through that and what you're hoping to see, how you'd have to perform to beat either one of those guys.
So they're both very consistent. Kaku's extremely consistent in his approach to the category. Sonic's my bro, man. He's taught me a lot of what I know in this category. A lot of people have contributed, but he's helped me out a lot. But I think that if he uses small fire, there is the setup. So maybe if I can stay consistent enough, I can stay ahead of him. But if he doesn't use small fire, I'm going to have to play on the top of my game because Sonic is pretty much my teacher. So it's going to be tough.
It's easy when you got the Royal Strat in 5-4.
There you go, man.
You don't need small fire anymore. It's obsolete.
Small fire. So that's my thoughts on the races. Kaku will be a good challenge, and I know Sonic will be a good challenge as well. So we're the adversaries.
All right, and sYn, you're the first to fall into the round 4 of the win and go home. You've got several guys. You're going to face one of Dash Retro, I'm Dangerous 21, Retro Dooley, or Lasso.
Yeah, it looks like I got a pretty big weight right now, but
Yeah.
I look forward to any of those competitors. They actually did well in the first rounds. They had good times. So by then they probably will have even improved. So I'm looking forward to it.
Because I missed it. Tell us how you got the upset over Retro Bob.
I think he took an early death in 1-2 and somewhere then along the way, and I just continued to play it safe. By world 8, I had no idea I was so far ahead though.
Oh man!
So I just kept going and going, and then I just realized I had that done ahead of him. I was surprised myself.
Do you guys have your competitors on or the race channel on while you're playing to see where your opponents are?
Yeah, it's a little. I do. I mean, it's a little behind, and I'm not glancing at it constantly. Just enough to maybe see what has happened, like if I'm ahead or not. But when World 8 hits, it's super focus.
So
does that affect how you guys play? If you're ahead by a stage or behind a stage?
It doesn't affect my gameplay now.
Okay.
I actually decided not to do that with some encouraging words from the wife. So I just kind of stayed glued to the CRT, and I didn't want any distractions.
All right, eBloodyCandy into 8-4.
Going to 8-4.
Did you see how many lives he
Thanks,
had?
Retro Dooley. I'm glad you like that. I mean, after doing commentary for 21 races now, I'd hope I'd be good at this point. Gotta represent. All right. Oh, I was
glad he caught
almost
that.
went to the pipe snake.
Yeah.
Cantaloupeme playing a different game now.
What is he playing? I have not even.
I've never seen that one.
I don't know what he plays. He plays the weirdest things.
Oh, please!
Oh!
Come on, man. This isn't a walkathon.
There is a meme category for that, though.
There is category that I will not participate in.
It's very creative how you get over the pits, though, in the walkathon. I was impressed by the strategy.
I don't know. Maybe on April Fools. Who knows? Just like seriously walk as fast as I can. Be hard to keep a straight face.
There's also the 144 fireworks race.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, category extension, not meme category. Right, 82.
Now this coming out of the pipe. This is a free bop on the Hammer Brothers, isn't it?
It is free. It works every time, but some reason Kennedy is not doing that. As long as he doesn't do a frame perfect jump, he will bop the Hammer Bro.
All right, we have completed.
Time.
Where did I have the? I had the channel up, but maybe I don't have the channel up anymore. Uh-oh. I don't know what his time is. I don't have the channel up anymore. Yeah. I must have oh, there it is. He finished with a 33-22.
Nice.
With a comment of never playing this game again.
Yeah, I mean, he's done now.
Yeah, he does get eliminated from the tournament. I can't set it out of the channel, it looked like, but he'll be going up against, you mentioned, the winner of the J. Coper Sharif, I think it was, match.
You see. Yeah, J. Coper and Sharik. Or Sharik.
Sharik, yeah. So that would be interesting for us Zelda runners to have him meet in a Super Mario Brothers tournament, but J. Coper would be favored with his PB, but he PB 2 years ago. and hadn't played it since, and then joined the tournament. So we'll see what happens with that race, which I don't know if scheduled. Do we have? We don't have. What's coming up for Tuesday?
Fortunately, that's not. At least I don't know. I don't have anything posted for that yet.
Let's take a look at that. See if it's on here. We've got 3 races scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know if they've been scheduled for a channel yet, but I just keep track of the speedrun schedule on the Speed Gaming schedule on the info page. We've got 82, who's been very nice to me in chat anyway, tonight. And versus Horstad, which is should be an interesting race. So we got Cosmic, who fell into the losers bracket going against Larvae, who was probably very surprised to realize to stay in the tournament you have to beat Cosmic. And that one we have Retro, and then we have Retro Dooley versus Lasso. So something that might be important for sYn to see who wins out of that matchup, because he might play one of these two in his next race.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right, let's see. You guys have anything else to add, Goofy or sYn?
I don't think so.
Thank you for the commentary, and
All right, no problem.
thanks to all the viewers. It's been a really great tournament, and there's still a lot more Warpless to come. So.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of. We're just in the first few rounds, so and in the double elimination, that means there's going to be a ton of races.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks again, Goofy, too. Good race.
You too, sYn.
All right, awesome. Well, that's going to be it for me. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Be sure to follow all the runners today. They did an amazing job.
Yep.
And
we have just scheduling note. We actually have something else on 4 coming up. We have the Super Metroid. I don't know what it is. It's just on the schedule of Super Metroid for a couple hours. Is there a randomizer of Super Metroid, or is it just 100%? I don't know. But that's coming up on this channel, coming up at the top of the hour. And then, oh hey, there's a Link to the Past randomizer going on right now. Are you guys shocked by that?
I am shocked.
Yeah, that we've got Link to the Past going on. Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizers going on right now. So a lot of, actually, a huge variety on Speed Gaming tonight. So keep tuned. Stay tuned.
Lots of good stuff.
Keep watching. Something like that. That'll work.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Keep tuned.
Keep tuned. Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Keep tuned.
Don't turn off your CRTs.
Don't turn off that CRT.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. So go ahead and take us out.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you guys tomorrow for the next race. All right. Bye, everyone.
Take care.